Hey Unorthobosses, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today we are continuing the part 2 of Miss Tabitha Brown's brand breakdown. And if you haven't already, check the link in my bio. I have already done part 1 of Tabitha Brown's breakdown, and we went over her beginning, and also we spoke about how she was introduced into veganism and much more. So today, let's get into part 2. So for this brand breakdown, I really wanted to get into how good storytelling, and also authenticity really works for a strong brand and for an even stronger career. And Miss Tabitha Brown got it, okay? So leaving off of part 1 of the brand breakdown that I did on TikTok, I spoke about how when Miss Tabitha Brown was experiencing chronic pain and fatigue, while she was also doing indie films and short films, she was definitely experiencing chronic fatigue and chronic pain within her back of her neck, all the way to her head. And she decided, after Choice, her daughter, had came from school and showed her family the documentary What the Health, she decided to do a 30-day challenge with her family on just going straight vegan. And after the 10th day, she was starting to feel like her old self again. She wasn't experiencing that chronic pain, and so she believed that veganism introduced her to a whole new life path. And so she began to do product reviews. She also was showing how she cooked some vegan meals, but also she was doing this on Facebook Live. But then also her daughter again, Choice, told her that she should go on TikTok and do some videos. And at first, Miss Tabitha Brown was like, no, TikTok is for the little kids. And I'm seeing this a lot. That a lot of professionals or people who are, wanting to do more with their content, they're so afraid to go on TikTok because of all the cool effects and the dance moves and stuff like that. But you can have your own lane, just like on YouTube. You can have your own lane on TikTok. You can do your mini vlogs, you can do makeup, anything, dancing, shit, brand breakdowns, and really gain your own audience, right? So she went ahead and tried it, did what she can, and she showed her meals. She also showed her family life. She also showed, I believe, also the same thing that she was doing on Facebook Live, she was showing on TikTok. And she was also giving calming advice. And advice from her really meant a lot, because obviously during the trajectory of her life to get to this point, it was very much so calming and relaxing and authentic. And it was from her real life experience. So she was also giving us, not only feeding us, no pun intended, but not only feeding us great vegan recipes, but also she was feeding us great advice for our soul, for a better being, and making sure that we are okay health wise, mentally and physically, and all that good stuff. Now, mind you, this was in 2020, and within about 3 months, I believe that Tabitha Brown accumulated over 1 million followers on TikTok. And I think her advice and her calming just soul, and just feeling like everybody's mom, was really what was needed in 2020 during this whole global pandemic when it first begun. And now Tabitha Brown, you have seen her on, shows like The Talk. You've seen her in The Shy. And she was also in a few other things. If you look at her, if you research her on Wikipedia and those type of sources, you can see she was in a bunch of other shows, whether it was a short amount of time or for a few episodes, like how she was in The Shy. And she also just released her new book, and she is the #1 the New York Times best-selling author for her book Feeding the Soul, which is so appropriate because she has fed us not only with great vegan recipes, but also just I'm saying throughout this whole episode, I'm saying through this whole video, feeding us great advice from her past experiences and what she's learned and what we can learn as well. And just being everyone's mom. It's very warm, and it's it's authentic. You can tell it's not something that, oh, let me just put on this facade and then when I turn off the camera, it's not gonna work. It works because it's her and that's exactly how she is. Um, I'm subscribed to her YouTube channel and I love that she have different content pieces of, her and her husband having Fridays with Tab and Chance. And then she also does unboxings of things that, other black entrepreneurs send her with her and her daughters and also her son. And it's just wholesome. And everybody loves a wholesome piece of content that's honestly genuine and authentic and warm. And also I love that she repurposed all of her content. Whatever you see on her TikTok is also going to be on her YouTube and also on her Instagram, and she's talking about the same thing and it all aligns into one. And as she continued to build, is building trust with her community and building trust in not only with her community, but also it aligns with many different demographics. It's not just her age group or anything like that. It's also younger people who are also into veganism or just want that warming advice from, if they're not their parents or their guardian, and at least they can get it from her. And it's very inspirational and you want her to win. I don't know what I just want her to win. So I love that her billboards is up in New York and just awesome. And I love that she includes her family, right? Her family has always been her foundation and she really loves them, and they also have their own personality and their own dreams as well. And it just branches off into their own careers and their own business, and it just makes sense all together. What I really want, and my idea, my Bradyology, I would really love for them to work with Mara Brockakil. If you don't know who that is, she is a screenwriter and also a television producer, and she creates just amazing content. She created Girlfriends. She also created it was a short series, but Love Is. I would really want her to make a short series of Tab and Chance, love story and how they were able to build their careers right now and their family lifestyle and those type of things. Because if you watch their YouTube channel and they share short stories of them being together and how they got together and all stuff like that, it is funny, but it's also realistic and it's also just warming. And yeah, what I really also love, just to conclude this video about Tabitha Brown's brand, is that she wasn't afraid of showing and telling us where she came from. Eden, North Carolina, working small jobs and building her way up to be an aspiring actress and doing Uber and still going to shoot films when she had her chronic pain, and also her husband being able to help provide for them and her family as well, and then was able to retire. Is an amazing story. And really, I don't know, viewers, whoever you believe in is whoever you believe in, but I believe in God, and just how amazing he can work in your life if you just continue to be consistent, and everything will align in your purpose. You see what I'm saying? And it's just really, it's very encouraging and inspiring to see her growth and see where she is now. It wasn't an overnight type of thing. You can tell by the advice that she gives and continues to give an authentic, let me hold my camera, I'm about to go to bed type of thing, and protect her Donna, it's overall just a beautiful thing. And she continues to add to her brand as well. I can also see her, since she got, she was pursuing a degree in fashion design. I can also see her getting more into fashion design as well, walking in some runways and those type of things. I would really love to see it. So I think her brand is very stable and solid, but it's going to continue evolve because there's more pieces of Tabitha Brown that we love. And I'm not surprised that she was named world's best or world's favorite mom, because I love my mom, but I also love Tabitha Brown, and she just reminds me of my mom and how warm and giving she is and nourishing she is. So yeah, this was Tabitha Brown's brand breakdown. I hope you guys really enjoyed it. This is something that was short and sweet, but very very just so her, sweet and to the point, authentic and real in the time that I have right now. So go ahead and subscribe to this YouTube channel. I am doing more brand breakdowns. I'm also doing marketing challenges and showing also my daily lifestyle and vlogs. And you guys can also book me for a brand consultation. The link is below in the bio. And I can't wait to see you guys next time.